Hey guys, welcome to Edgeside Homestead. Today we got a massive, like the ultimate GQF dropped off on the doorstep. So what we have is the 1500 Pro Series incubator. We have the 1550 hatcher, and then caster wheels. I think these are the extra large trays, and I think these are the universal trays. And I'm assuming this stuff is going to be the water tank setup. So what we're going to do is we're going to unbox all this stuff, and hopefully they didn't get damaged in shipping, but we're going to find that out, and then we're going to go from there. So let's go ahead and get into that. I think the first thing we want to do is open the incubator, since there's more to it, and then we'll go on to the hatcher, and then so on. Alright, so instructions on here. We're going to unpack it upside down, fold the flaps, and then we're going to hold the flaps down, flip it over, and pull it out. At least that's the idea, right? So let's start with this one. We're gonna want to flip this thing over. They did, I mean, there's a little wear and tear on the box in the corners and stuff, but like I said, hopefully that's gonna not be a problem for us, and we'll be able to not have to send anything back or ask for another one or get a repair or whatnot. So we've been waiting for these for a long time. I think we've tried one of the Little Giant incubators, and I've had, the first hatch was a success, and then the second was not so successful. So we played around with it. I think the longer, every time we ran it, it just started getting to where it would run hot. And with all what we're doing, gonna sell chicks and all that kind of good stuff, I think it's beyond time to get this stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. You gotta watch your hands on the staples there too. Kind of pokey. There you fell out. I think that's going to be just fine. Okay. 1500 professional. So I thought about getting the Sportsman, and I just kind of decided if I want to do more. My dad's got chickens as well, and so we're going to help him out and hatch stuff as well. So didn't know the exact circumstance, and I mean, if you get busy, right, you want to be able to hatch enough for customers. So we went ahead and got the professional because it tilts more, I believe, and it doesn't have a tray in the bottom. And so it just made sense to me to go ahead and get the hatcher separate and not get the Sportsman. So makes it each their own, but that's what we do. So it looks like there is a little damage on the corner here. Oh man, yeah, that's not cool. So let's see which side. That's actually the back of it. It's kind of busted a bit. And so I think I'm gonna stop there on this one, and we're gonna see. So backstory, I used to work at UPS, and unfortunately that's who they use. I know they're not the most gentle people. So whether that's You would think with freight, they're not gonna do that kind of stuff, but hey, I mean, stuff happens, right? So that's it. I mean, the glass and everything seems to be good on it. But we're gonna look into that. I'm gonna stop there on that one. I'll go ahead and flip this one over. And hopefully we don't have the same issue. I mean, I see a little bit of a spot here. Hopefully this one's good. I would really hate to have to send two back. But, you know, that's what you deal with today. The world we're living in, people are just kind of careless. It's like, don't know why. Because if it was their stuff, you know, we wouldn't be talking about this right now. But that's what happens. That looked like that was the front corner, and that looks okay to me. Yeah, this is the glass side, so looking at the other corners, I think this one's alright, so that's cool. Definitely, obviously, nobody likes to get damaged goods, but like I said, that's something we're going to deal with. So, I'm not seeing any damage to this one. Best I can tell. They seem really well built, by the way. I mean, that thing looks like it took a drop, and it's barely hurt the corner, but it is damaged. So, I mean, when you pay the kind of money and shipping that you pay for these things, you expect them to be 100%, but okay. A little pocket knife here, so we're going to cut this off. Really look at the glass good. I know you guys can't see it, but I'm fixing to turn it around. And again, this is the hatcher. It says GQF on this side, and the other side has got the electronic on it. And let's see if I can turn this on. So you got your electronics here, control on-off switch, and then 1550 hatcher at the bottom. This is a corner that was bad on it, and I mean, there's very, very little like paint off that corner, but other than that, seems to be pretty good. This one has all the latches on it. So they do have a protective film on here. It says remove before using. I imagine it's something to do with heat. So you probably want to do that. Some people might think, you know, I don't know, maybe leave it on there, but it's got a little Sharpie on there so you can notice it. So I don't know if y'all can kind of see in here, but here's your bottom hatching tray. This thing's bigger than I thought it was. Pretty good size. I imagine that the hatching boxes are gonna be here, because this is a pretty light box. It doesn't say on there. Well, that's a water reserve, okay? So that's probably the bucket and all that. What's this one? This one does not say. We're gonna open that up. I don't know if y'all can even see me with this other incubator sitting there. I like using a sharp knife when I'm doing this stuff. So this is universal hatchery trays. Yeah. So there's 6 in here. I'll get those out. So there's your universal hatching tray, or I guess incubating trays, should I say? Not hatching trays. So. 6 of those. We'll put those aside. The casters. Put those on the couch. So this is the 3 extra large trays. So maybe this one. This is the box we're looking for. This is for parts for hatcher. So let's see what's in here. This one's a little beat up too. It's got some damage there, so hopefully everything is good. Yeah, these are the hatching trays. See the gray here on the box. So this is the damage side here. Okay, those look pretty good. So that's the length of them. Those, I think there's probably going to be some kind of thing that holds it together. At least I think there is. It looks like there was in there in the pictures I saw. But let me go ahead and slide these in here. I mean, they fit snug. I like that. And down to the damage, I don't see any damage on these. So let's see. There's actually some little dowel, like built-in little like plastic dowels that you have a hole on one side and then a little dowel that sticks out like a pin kind of on there. So you have that. there's some we gotta remove here. But I'm just gonna do this for effect. I'll go ahead and take that off here in a minute. Show you guys. So I will say this. I guess you'd have to pull it back and not set it all the way in there, because you can use this bottom. Make sure y'all can see this. You can use this bottom for a hatcher. They say that's a hatching tray as well, and it's kind of like plastic covered cardboard, or like maybe just plastic turned into a cardboard shape. I think it's good for extra space. I don't know that I'll use that a lot unless I'm like really, really full with stuff, but you could probably kind of put it in the middle and not have chicks like come out. But that thing's big. It fits almost flush with the door sill. Like it's right at the edge. So that's cool. It's actually a screwdriver. I'm gonna grab a screwdriver really quick and then I'll take that off. I got a proper size screwdriver. We're gonna give this a whirl again. The one I had before was like way too small, but hopefully this will. Yep, that does the trick. Still tight on the one on the angle. I think they just, put it in where they can get it in. But I'll finish taking this one out. Things in there. They know what they're doing when they're putting those in there. Looks like there's even a little bit of glue in there before they screw them in. Wonder. I'll probably seal that up with some kind of like silicone or something. Okay, now back to here. Now this was the one damaged on this corner. You all can see there's kind of like a hole there. So we'll see the extent of it. And I don't see barely like a little dent there. That's not even something I'm gonna worry about. Not even a little bit. I'm not concerned about that part. Okay, so we have that. And then what do we have here? Okay, this is gonna be the wicking tray. And I think these are foot pads. I don't think we're gonna need the foot pads because we have caster wheels. So probably I will hold on to them just in case, but probably something that a lot of people would discard. We have power cord there, wick pad. Okay, so this is the they're sticky. They're like double-sided taped with incubator foot assembly is what these are. So you got that. Hopefully I'm not like on top of the camera while I'm doing that. Y'all can see that. And then so we have our power cord, wicking pads. These are different than I thought. I thought they'd be more like foam, but they're kind of like papery. But there's two of those in there, and then here are the hatching tray locks, as they would call them. So you slip these on. I think you slip them on each end. And we'll see how one of those work real quick. I really got this stuff wrapped up good. It's like wrapped in and twisted and wrapped again. Okay. Okay, and then upon, can't talk today. It's been a long week, by the way. I think I'm at 41 hours and I still have to work. Tomorrow will be Friday. Today's Thursday, obviously. Tomorrow's Friday, but. So, there's a hole on caddy corner of sides here. And then a dowel on the opposite side. And then it's just the opposite on the tray. So, but they go together. Like so. And then these there's a little lip on here. And these, they're pretty tight, but they're nice. They slide on easy after you get it tight, so. Obviously you don't want to flip this upside down and stuff like what I'm doing. This is just to show you guys how they go on, but okay. If you had eggs in here, you wouldn't want to do it the way that I just did it. Just, right? So there's that. I don't think I would push them all the way back. I think you probably get more proper airflow if you kind of slide them forward a little bit. I can see holes in the top here, and that's for air circulation. There's 4 up at the top. So that's cool. Dual fans. Nice little cage in there. Probably like galvanized or stainless or something like that. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I like that. Less happy about the shipping stuff, but you know, I was actually planning on using this like tomorrow. I was gonna get it running, get the incubator running, and then get it going tomorrow, but I'm definitely, I mean, when you pay the kind of money that you're paying for these things, you know, and mind you, we pay for like, I think it was like almost $400 for shipping, maybe over $400 for shipping, you know, and now the guys got to do their job all over again because they got to ship it back and they got to ship me a new one. And if they get it wrong or worse, then they'll be doing that again. But, you know, it's, I think if there was just a slight dent, but it's pretty banged up. I'll show you guys here in a minute. I seen somebody, I guess that was just on the Sportsman, but all the latches are on here. I seen another video, and the guy actually, they had like something snapped on there to where you actually had the top latch. There was something like an angle bracket holding it, and then the top latch was actually inside. But I don't know here. Let's see. You know, part of me is like the hassle of having to send it back, and then the other part of me is like, it's kind of just, I mean, really cosmetic, but I mean, you pay money for stuff to be right, and then when it's not, let's not get lying to ourselves. It's kind of depressing when you get stuff in and it's damaged. So especially when there's like, I don't know how many fragile and upright and be gentle there is on the box, but it's written a lot of times. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with it all in all. These are going to be the large trays. I think these are green, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if you guys can see me that I got off camera. These are the large trays. Yeah, they're green. I said large. I meant extra large. So we have ducks right now. I have a friend that has geese. If anybody's interested in that kind of stuff, you can comment below. So these ones are definitely longer than the other ones. So they're full length trays, and the universal ones seem to be like maybe half length. So keep that in mind. If you're looking at them, you're like, why are there 3 of the extra large? I don't know how much bigger they are. I'm curious about that. Gotta show you guys in comparison. So you get 6 of these, and you get 3 of these. You have, I believe it's 3 turn racks in the professional. If memory's serving me right. So these are universal, and these are the extra large. And I don't know. I mean, obviously we know it's about half, like I said. So I'm just trying to look here. These are definitely deeper, and they're definitely bigger around. I'm wondering if these are gonna work for some of our eggs, and I'm glad I got these, because we have New Hampshires and we have Delaware, and the Delaware get like anywhere from large to jumbo eggs, and the New Hampshires, I think they're large. Maybe they'll get extra large, but and then we have Barnvelders, both blue and the standard Barnvelders, blue laced and standard. So I'm glad I got the green ones for sure. Just to see with the duck eggs, or even like if you have geese and you're putting a goose egg in there, you're definitely gonna be happier with the green trays. You get even jumbo. I think the jumbo would be questionable. I don't think any of my eggs have gotten to jumbo yet, but they're starting to get up there. Our flock is, I guess our Delaware probably, I don't know, they probably started laying in the fall, and then our New Hampshires are just starting to lay, so we're still experimenting with the size of the eggs. I do have some eggs like right here. I mean, that's gonna work. It'll work, I think, even for the fairly large eggs. I mean, that's a little bit tight in there on that green egg, but you can see this egg here. I mean, this is a green egger, and I almost have to push that. You see, it's sitting up kind of high. So, I mean, I would worry about that one falling out. I could probably push it down in there, but obviously we don't want to push on eggs. We have like Starlight green eggers and stuff, but that fits nice in there. And so these are gonna go this way. I mean, it's not falling out, so it's moving around a little bit, And I think they'll tilt that much, maybe. Back to the yellow one. If they're tilting that far. And they're not going to be moving this fast, obviously. So, I think that that's going to work. Okay. Roll these back up and stick this in here. Go ahead. I'm pretty happy, all in all. And obviously, I'm going to contact GQF about the incubator. I'm still, in my mind, like wondering, it's almost at this point, is it worth the gamble of them damaging something more than what this one is? At the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys this damage. I just don't want to take the phone off the stand just yet. Unboxing everything, so if you're wondering why I haven't shown you yet, just wait to the end of the video and I'll show you guys the damage. Okay. There's a couple holes in the back that might help for moving, and I think those are for like lines. I think it's kind of heavy when you put everything in it. Try not to scratch our floor up too bad. Which I already have. We have dogs too, but that definitely scratched a little bit. Be alright. A little buff, nothing a little buff won't take out. So I'll set these over here. This trash, FYI, it really goes everywhere, especially if you have hardwood floors like these plastic cups. These might be good to slide it around on the floor until you get it where you want it, so you can probably put those back under there. I probably should have done that. Learn from my mistake. Put those back under there if you got wood floors, laminate floors, whatever. But it's good and bad, right? Because it's easy to see and pick up the styrofoam, but you know, the damage to the floors is never good, so you have that. All right, getting some of this stuff out of the way. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to put the casters on the hatcher. And putting these on. Out of the way just for a moment. Alright, where are caster wheels? So I ordered 2 sets. Okay guys, so I had a technical difficulty with the video camera. So now that you're back with me, I don't know where I lost you at. I don't know if I ran out of memory or what the thing was, but it's recording now. So I went ahead and put the wheels on there. I probably can show you the other set. That this is the hatcher still I was working on. Like I said, I don't know where I lost you guys at, but I'll splice together or whatnot. Basically, I had gone through here and we were putting the wheels on. They're like polyurethane, like rubber. And pretty much they come with no instructions. So GQF, maybe y'all could throw some instructions in there. I'd appreciate it. I'm not the first person who's done this, but there are screws here. And where those screws are actually on the front, I tried to get it real close to the edge. And about almost halfway on the board here in the center, there's a screw, head on each end. But it's on there now. It's not coming off. If you want to put them on the edge, I guess you can. But just, if you're a perfectionist, I know a lot of people are, go ahead and try to go ahead of that like I did on the bottom. Because there's a screw like right there on each side. So that one sits a lot more flush. It's got a little bow to it. It works fine, totally fine. These casters, they have a break on here. So they break over like that, like so. It seemed really hard, and with them being stuck on so fresh, I was a little nervous to like push down real hard. I don't know. Maybe with the weight on it, it's not gonna matter. But just like the feet that come with it, the casters are the same. They have double-sided 3M tape, looks like. And yeah, so that's that. I'm impressed with the quality. Everything feels like super quality. And I like that. Still, if you guys didn't see, I'm gonna show you the damage here in a minute. Earlier, I don't know when I lost you guys, but there is a little damage. It's debatable whether I need to send it back at this point, because you want to send it back when you spend that much money and you have a corner damaged, but I don't think it's going to leak air. I don't think it's going to be unfunctional as long as everything works. And it's always a gamble with our mail, right? I mean, I could send this one back. I'm going to talk to GQF and see what they want to do. But if they want me to send it back, I might go, you know what? It's not that horrible. I don't want to risk getting another one that's more damaged, right? So we'll talk to them and see what it says. You guys can drop down below and comment and tell me what you think I ought to do after you see the damage. But, you know, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, guys, so I told you how to go to selfie mode real quick. But I told you in the video that I would show you the damage. And so that's what we're going to do right now, is show you the incubator damage. And y'all can let me know, what do you think? Should I send it back? Should I call? I mean, I'm going to call, but should I see if they'll give me a backing for it? Should I just deal with it? Let me know what you guys think. But here's the... Okay. I mean, it's like, you know, it's splintered. I don't see... It's a little bit bowed right there, but that could even be factory. You know, it's not bad. But the corner is pretty smashed here. I mean, I don't think it's going to be horrible. But I mean, like we said, you know, when you pay good money for stuff, you work hard for your money. That's the only thing wrong with it that I can find, you guys. So I just want to show you that. I think I want to go ahead and probably test run this stuff. And just see. I mean, it took a hit, so if it doesn't work, right, then we know it's time to do something different. Like ship it back. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys that. I wanted to open this up and show you. I'm going to test run it just to make sure. I did take the plastic off, but there's some cardboard in here, kind of accordioned up. I'm sure that's just to protect the internals there. So you have the turning racks. Yes, I'm rattling it, but just checking it out. Ain't being too rough, right? So we have that in there. We have in here, that's probably just packing, but we have your feet again, the cord, in the same tub. Let's unwrap this stuff real quick. So you have the same tub you have in the hatchery. I mean, why make more than one, right? So we're not going to unwrap those. We know what that is. Same as a caster, so I'm not going to reuse this saran wrap, so I'm getting the pocket knife back out. Don't cut your cord. Get that off. So, power cord again. Same thing with wicking pads. That looks like cotton or something. One of these is kind of funky looking. These are kind of triangular. I think that's so you can grab it, pour in there easy. See that? You got an easy pour place. Put in your water. We have the. Y'all probably already seen this, but I'm gonna open it too. We have the watering bucket system from GQF, so go ahead, open that up, and it's got the same. I wonder why they send that with it, but it has the exact same tray in this kit that you get with both incubators. Maybe there's one that don't have it. There it is. It's got a hose in here, so that's your drip system hose. And then you just get bucket lid. See, a lot of people make these out of 5-gallon buckets, and you can get a lid for a bucket. I like the square one. It's got the little GQF logo. It's not that much for the system, and I don't have to think about it. There is, on this one, there is a hose attachment, so that answers my question. Why do we need another one of these? So you can attach your hose. It's already pre-drilled. You don't have to do anything. So that takes all the thinking out of it. That's why I bought it. I could definitely do it. I didn't want to fool with it. So you have that. That's a nice little system. And I think the hose runs in the back too. There's one hole already open. I'm just gonna run it in there. See how that does. If not, I'll open the other hole up, pull the plug out. Forget I put wheels on that. So we're gonna go ahead and crank this one up, the incubator here, and just see, cause I mean, I wanna know, y'all probably wanna know, so might as well, right? So this only goes one way. I'm plugging it in there first, and we're just going to plug it into the wall here. I'm going to make sure that this switch is off. It looks like it's off. Let me check on this one. I don't know. That one looks like it was on, so I flipped it off. So, moment of truth on this one. Nope. It was on. So, there you go. Fans running. Got both fans are running. I'm going to go ahead and shut this. GQF manufacturing set at 100. 70, 72. 58% humidity. Egg turning time. Once an hour. Let's see. 0 an hour. It's actually set to not turn. So now it's already to 80. Let's see what's going up. 80.7, 88, 80.8. 81.1. it seems to be working. So that seems great. Happy about that. Still, you know, that corner, man. Why'd they have to drop it? I know that they're kind of heavy, but especially this one, because they didn't have the spare box. But I paid through the nose for shipping, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and I got this plugged in. No LCD, there it goes. Same thing. Comes on just like the other one. So both of these have the 3258 digital command center in them, so they're exact same controller. I don't know if it's just me. I feel like this one's louder. Is it me? I feel like this one's more quiet. Let's see. Is it running up? 72.5, I think that was. 72.6. 67% humidity. 72.8. This one seems like it's not climbing as fast as the incubator was. .2. It's climbing, so they're both set at 100 degrees right now. So out of the box, 100 degrees. Supposedly they run these for 24 hours and test them out. I think that's the time frame. But I think this one's louder. Is it just me? Or is this one louder? I feel like this one's a hair louder. Let's see, both the fans are running. I wonder if it's because the airflow is more in there. There's no equipment in there. Oh, I can smell it. Both working. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. Hatcher. I really like the wheels. That's awesome. When you just, it's locked. You probably only have to lock 2 wheels. One on the front and one on the back, and you'll be fine. It's up to 84, so I don't know, guys. Maybe we'll keep her. You seen the damage, so let us know what you think in the comments. Like I said, I love the quality of them. They're real nice incubators, and I think we're gonna, as long as everything works good. I know these are the most tried and true. I looked around at other stuff, at other options, and when you kind of go on the forums and things, go on YouTube, like GQF probably has the most run time out of everybody. I even looked at, like, I think there's one called Dickies that's been around for a long time too, but I haven't ever really heard about them a whole lot. But you got those. You got the new ones, Hatching Time, I think it is. And I don't know. For me, I went with the tried and true stuff, and that's what I wanted to try to do, is something that people are standing behind. They say it runs real well, and we're gonna give it a whirl. So who knows? Maybe one day we move to big giant hatchers, but that's not my plan right now. But you never know what happens, you know. Sometimes stuff gets a little crazy. But I have a big mess here to clean up, and I appreciate you guys for subscribing, for viewing. If you haven't already, you can subscribe to our channel. If you want to see more stuff, we do a lot of shorts and things of that nature. Just homesteading in general. We do like raised bed gardening. We'll do seeding videos. We're gonna do hatching videos. I have chickens and ducks and all that kind of thing. So stick around with us, and maybe we'll see you next time. This is Edgeside Homestead, and we appreciate your time with us. You guys have a great day.